Good morning, welcome back to our IELTS series. If you're new to this channel, you're very much welcome and consider subscribing. So it's already 2021, so for today's video, we're going to revisit the tips and strategies on how I got Band-Aid in IELTS Academic UKVI. I took the test in 2016 and luckily I got Band 7 in all test subsets: reading, listening, writing, and speaking. And we know that Band 7 was the target score if you'd like to work or study in English-speaking countries such as the United Kingdom or Australia. So guys, let's start. Let's begin with IELTS speaking. So in IELTS speaking, you'll be presented with a series of questions ranging from your hobbies to abstract ideas. So I prepared for IELTS speaking by searching for sample IELTS speaking questions and practice them either on my own or with a friend. During my practice, I used a timer. So I used my mobile phone as a timer, especially in the IELTS speaking task 2 or the 2-minute speaking task. So my advice, look for IELTS speaking sample questions online and then practice on your own or with a friend. You may use your phone or a separate timer to record and time yourself and to encourage yourself as well. That way you'll be able to ace the speaking subtest of the IELTS. So next is IELTS listening. So in listening, you'll be listening to an audio. It's usually conversation between 2 or more people plus a lecture. And you have to answer a 40-item questionnaire during the exam. The listening part of the IELTS lasts for 1 hour. So I searched for IELTS listening sample questions online to practice on my own, and also I chose those with answer keys so I could check the answers myself. So my advice for listening, search for IELTS sample questions online, preferably with answer keys so you could check the answers on your own. Also practice in a quiet environment that harnesses your listening skills, especially in the English accent, and be sure to aim a score of 35 or 36 or higher out of 40, and that guarantees you a score, a band score of 8 or above in listening. Moving on, let's have IELTS reading. So in IELTS reading, you'll be presented with 3 reading passages and you have to answer 40 questions, varying from multiple choices, fill in the blanks, or true, false, or not given, yes, no, or not given. And the reading subtest lasts for 1 hour as well. So I prepared for IELTS reading by searching for IELTS reading sample passages online, and then I printed 3 of them at least alongside the answer key so I can check the answers myself. So I practiced in exam conditions. That means I spent 1 hour in reading the passages and answering the questions as well. I practiced either at home or in a coffee shop for a different ambience, and I used my mobile phone as my timer. So my advice is at least 3 passages in 1 day whenever you practice, and also aim for at least 35 or 36 points or correct answers out of 40 to guarantee yourself a band score of 8 or higher in the reading section. Okay guys, let's go to the last one, and that's IELTS writing. So writing is considered the trickiest among the 4 subsets of the IELTS exam because you have to write a 150-word essay and a 250-word essay in 1 hour. So I prepared for IELTS writing by searching online for IELTS writing sample questions and did my essays in exam conditions. So that means I spent around 20 minutes for my task 1 and 40 minutes for my task 2. Since I've had experience as an ESL or English as a second language instructor, I did proofread my work. So this is my advice for IELTS writing. Be sure to familiarize yourself with the task 1 and task 2 structures, because knowing the structures or familiarizing the structures will really help you a lot in saving your time and writing your essays within 1 hour. So allow me to give you some more IELTS tips. First, study, study, and study. So remember to practice and study well for your IELTS and allocate adequate time, for instance 1 to 2 hours a day for this. And by By doing this, you'll be able to prepare yourself on how you will approach your exam on the big day. Number 2, avoid distractions. As much as possible, avoid using your phone for social media when you're studying for the IELTS. You may use your phone, but only as a timer while reading your passage, answering the questions, or writing your essay. The next tip, eat and sleep well. Be sure to eat well, especially nutritious food, because food serves as glucose for your brain, allowing you to think and answer the questions as best as you can. But remember, do not overeat, because if you overeat, oxygen will go into your tummy or stomach and you'll feel sleepy, and therefore you won't be able to focus or concentrate in your exam practice. So when you feel you're tired and your body or mind calls for help, then do so. Take a nap, have a rest. So charge your body and mind and then go back and study once you're ready. Okay? So another general tip, don't overanalyze. So I've mentioned this in my previous vlogs, never overanalyze. Don't overanalyze, okay? Not only in IELTS but also in other types of exams. Remember, too much analysis leads to paralysis. So being stuck in one question will consume your time until you've got none left. If you don't know the answer in one item, skip that item, proceed to the other, and then go back to that item when you've done the rest. That enables you to score higher and get a higher band score in the IELTS. And here's my last tip for the IELTS. Never leave an item blank, okay? Doing this will give you low scores and low band score in the IELTS. Answer as many items as you can. If you don't know the answer, skip the item and then go back. But never leave the item blank. If it's a multiple choice, write a choice. Write the letter. If it's a true or false or yes or no not given, write either true, false, or not given, as long as you've got the answer. Who knows, that answer might be the correct answer, and that adds point to your total score, and it increases your band score as well. So again, never leave the item blank. If you have to guess, do it, okay? For more chances of winning. So if you like the content of today's video, don't forget to click the thumbs up button, consider subscribing, and hit the bell icon for future updates. Again, massive shout out to Susan Trinidad of Susan's Kitchen. Ate, thank you very much for your delicious meals. And also to my family, friends, and subscribers, thank you very much for your support. I hope you're all doing well today. Okay guys, I'll see you later and stay safe.